Hello, I'm Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jim Teske. Here is your 9 o'clock weather update on Monday. A very frigid start to the day. We were 9 below, but we did recover with sunshine to 19. By the way, 9 below, not even close to the record low. 24 below on this date in 1934. For the first time, I think, in more than a week and a half, we did not have any snow, no measurable snow, no snow in the air. So goose eggs for the day here in Syracuse. Let's show you what's been going on today as we take a look at what's the temperature doing this evening. Staying relatively mild. We're only 2 degrees off the high for the day. And we've got teens pretty much widespread, although a 9 showing up in Ithaca. But these temperatures much warmer than they were at this time last night. At this point, temperatures were beginning to free fall and drop close to 0. We're 13 degrees warmer than this point, 28 degrees higher than it was at 9 o'clock on Sunday evening. As we take a look at the temperatures across not only the Northeast, but the plains and all the way up into Canada. Look at that. You don't see any temperatures below 0. So we've kind of gotten rid of the Arctic air for now. Looks like temperatures more seasonable going forward. What about tomorrow? Well, that milder air coming in will produce some snow. The warm front is well back to our west, but notice the snow out ahead of it racing across parts of the Great Lakes. So let's see when that moves in. It's not an issue for the overnight. We'll be looking at mainly cloudy skies as you wake up. There's snow in western New York approaching Rochester, and that's slowly working its way. So by midday, we'll likely see a little burst of snow here in the Syracuse area. Not going to amount to much. The snow kind of lingers a bit across the North Country, say Ogdensburg, Watertown, Lowville, places like that. That's where the greatest accumulation will be. And notice precipitation very spotty later in the day. Temperatures above freezing. That's something we haven't seen for a couple of weeks as well. It could be a little bit of freezing rain or freezing drizzle in some of the higher elevations south of Syracuse. So there's the new snow for tomorrow with that burst during the midday. Only an inch or so around Syracuse, 1 to 3, the Tug Hill up toward the Adirondacks. And then beyond that, winter weather advisory, that's going to be for lake effect snow. I know technically it goes into effect 10 a.m. Tuesday, but the main thrust of the snow is going to come on Wednesday. And here's why. There is some cooler air. I'm not going to call it Arctic air that's going to be filtering across Lake Ontario. So you can see by Wednesday morning, we've got some lake effect east of the lake. And that's going to work its way south during the afternoon into the Syracuse area. Could see locally as much as 4 to 6 inches in the more persistent snow. This will all weaken by Thursday. Here's your planning forecast. So Wednesday, we've got the snow showers. It's windy. Temperature 32 degrees. Now we are back into the 20s here on Thursday and Friday with at least some snow showers around. Nothing like the single digits or teens that we saw at times over the weekend. Pretty quiet for Valentine's Day. Looks like some sunshine. By the time you get to Sunday and into Monday, the chance for some rain or wet snow. Notice the temperatures there back above freezing.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.